sports. It's in the game.
From here, you can view the supercars in your collection, visit the virtual showroom, admire the trophies in your cabinet, as well as watch on-track highlights in the theatre. Most importantly, in customization, you can customize both your driver avatar and location, totally transforming the look of your F1 life. You can visit drivers that you see in your F1 life or any of your F1 22 friends by selecting F1 Life visitors. Don't forget to give them a like if you admire their style. F1 Life is your opportunity to create a style all of your own. Speaking of which, it's looking a little bare in here. Let's go and unlock your very first supercar. These are the supercars currently available. Use your supercar tokens to unlock the model of your choice. It costs 1 supercar token to unlock each car. To get your collection started, you've been awarded a token. Go ahead and unlock your very first supercar. Don't forget, you can change the appearance of your driver avatar at any time from the driver profile screen in F1 Live customization. From customization, you can change your driver's clothes and accessories, both casual and racewear. You can personalize your F1 life from the color of the walls to the style of your furniture. So, let your imagination run wild. Finally, you can customize your driver profile, badge, and the appearance of your player cars.
A warm welcome to all of you joining us at Silverstone today as the grid begins to form up for what we hope will be another phenomenal race. It's time for the British Grand Prix. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of Silverstone circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, but the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Verstappen, Sergio Perez, and Russell. Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Mick Schumacher, and Guan Yu Zhou. Gasly, Tsunoda, Kevin Magnussen, and Bottas. Albon, Stroll, Lando Norris, and Nicholas Latifi. Vettel and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into Turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. enabled. Charles has just set the fastest lap of the race. Final lap of the race.
They've done a brilliant job, I must say, under some intense pressure to take a well-earned victory here at the British Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
But they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on the track today, weaving through the competition with ease.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.